Good morning, Campbell Chapel AME Chair Stretch class as we stretch towards our Savior and heal in the mighty power of the Holy Spirit. For those visitors who perhaps come and don't know Campbell Chapel, my name is Nannette. I am an itinerant elder ordained in the African Methodist Episcopal Church. If you're feeling like your soul needs some stretching, I invite you to come onto our Facebook page and perhaps you'll hear a word in a sermon that'll stretch your spirit and let it soar. So all are invited. We are truly a church who knows what it means to be united in diversity. It's a beautiful place filled with love, and hopefully it can nourish your spirit as it nourishes mine. We begin every stretch class, it's a 30-minute class, with a brief scripture reading. We end with a meditation by Ralph Marston. We stretch from our eyes to our neck, to our shoulders, to our chest, to our knees, to our hips, to our legs. It is critical to stretch. It's beneficial for our flexibility, for our blood flow, just for our mental spiritedness, to feel good about how we go out in the world and make a difference. Always check with your doctor before you do any form of exercise, yes, even stretching. Remember, this is your practice, not mine. And so you're to always honor your body. If something doesn't feel right, doesn't feel comfortable, then make your adjustments and do what feels right for your body. Always have water nearby, Kleenex when we do breath work, weights if you feel like you want to begin to build your endurance and resistance, a belt or a tie for our stretching of the legs, and a block if you need to use for a prop to lift your leg. Let us begin. I've been doing Paul's 4 life-changing prayers for the month of January, and we're on the 3rd prayer. Philippians chapter 1, verses 9 through 11. And I pray this, that your love may abound even more and more in knowledge and every kind of insight, so that you can decide what is best, and thus be sincere and blameless for the day of Christ, filled with the fruit of righteousness that comes through Jesus Christ, to the glory and praise of God. Amen. Let us begin. Get comfortable in your seat. We're going to take a few deep, full belly breaths. Remember, we breathe from the belly. So we inhale a full belly, and we exhale. When we exhale, our belly pushes back to the spine. All the air comes out. We're going to raise our arms up as we inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to push away and stretch like a first morning stretch. We're going to do about 6 of these and just begin to warm up slowly and gently. Up we go and down. Make every movement matter. Don't just go through the motions. Give it all you've got. And that's a variable on each and any given day. When we're blessed enough to wake up, we might feel mighty as can be, and some days we're grateful we've gotten out of bed. So always love yourself first. Don't be so hard on yourself. And always inhale on the up, a big full belly. And exhale on the down. We're going to do 2 more. Up we go. And down. Last one, we're going to come up. And we're going to exhale on the down. Beautiful. And let's roll our shoulders back. 1, 2, 3, roll up. Really open that heart center up. Take the shoulders, roll them, squeeze them up to your ear, and then pull them back, and then pull them down. Beautiful. We're going to do 6. We're going to do about 6 of everything today, and we're going to go a little bit slower. So up we go. Get all those kinks out. You might hear snap, crackle, pop. That's not a bad one. Just really breaking up all that calcification, all that sticky stuff. Remember, always drink water when you wake up in the morning. Before you do anything else, nice, cool, fresh, clean water. Flush out all the toxins that have stored up for the evening and get them out of your body. Up we go. And let's do one more. Up, roll back, down and around. Now let's go forward. Let's take it up to our ear and roll forward and down. Come up and around. I always prefer going the opposite way. This is a little more challenging for me, but I know it's necessary. Ooh. Be careful if you have rotor cuff challenges. Let's just do one more forward. Beautiful. And then we're going to go back. Let's do 3 back. Up, back, around, and down. Really feel that chest opening up. Squeeze your chicken bones to the back of your heart and lungs. Yeah. Give your heart a big hug. There you go. Very good, everybody. Hold on to your chair if you want to. We're not going to take a lot of time with the eyes, but those who haven't done exercise for the eyes, I want to show them how. So we just take our gaze up over our forehead. Really reach back. When we're doing these exercises, we hold quite a bit, a good 6 seconds, but we're not going to do that today. I just want to show you how it's done. And then come center. We're going to look to the right. So I'm looking to the right and I'm almost trying to look as if I'm looking over my right shoulder. My head is straight away. It's only the eye muscle that is getting strengthened. Very important to strengthen the eye muscles. And then come center, we're going to look down. So look at your nose. And then challenge yourself to look below your nose. So you really feel that upper eye muscle really strengthening. We can strengthen our eyes as we age. We don't need to weaken them. And then come center and then look to the left. And again, really be mindful and then see if you could stretch those eyes behind that shoulder. Of course, it's not going to go all the way, but very good. And now let's just roll all around, right around, up to the side, down to the side. Very good. And then close the eyes and then open them. Wonderful. So that's the eye exercise. We're going to work on our neck now. Remember what I said with us texting so much. So many chiropractors are having young people come in with text neck. They're always like this. They're always like this and quite damaging to the neck. So we're going to stretch our neck. Inhale. On the exhale, chin comes to chest. Beautiful. Make sure the shoulders are rolled down, around, and back. If you need to hold on to the chair, do so. And then sweep like a pendulum, side to side, nice and easy. The breath comes in when you sweep. The breath goes out when you come center. Just do a couple of these. Nice and easy. Slow's the way to go. We don't want to be forceful with our body. Sometimes we push our bodies far too hard and then they collapse. And come center. Beautiful. Inhale, chin comes up to the ceiling. Open the mouth wide. Unlock the jaw. And then pull that chin up as tight as you can. You'll see your neck bands begin to tighten. You want to have a good tight neck. Nice and tight. Wonderful. Very good. And then come center. Beautiful. Inhale. On the exhale, that right ear is going to go to the right shoulder. And you know what to do. If you want to deepen the stretch, you simply have to extend that left fingertip out. And you're going to feel a really great stretch all the way to your inner elbow on the left side, right? You're stretching that whole left side of the neck. Beautiful. One more breath here, please. And come center again. Inhale. On the exhale, left ear to left shoulder. So you're stretching the right neck. I'm going to extend my right fingertip and really go a little bit further today if I can. Wonderful. Beautiful. And come center. Inhale. Exhale. Right ear to right shoulder. Take your gaze to the floor and little tiny half-dollar circles. Just gentle with your nose. Just simple little circles. We really want this neck to be safe always and stable and strong. And the other way, clockwise. Very good. Ear to shoulder, up. One more, other side. Inhale. On the exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Turn your head to the floor, gaze to the floor. And again, circle slowly. Just little tiny circles. You're going to feel a wonderful stretch right here in the right side of that neck. You might have slept funny. A pillow might be a new pillow, different pillow, and the other way. Very good. And ear to shoulder and up. Very good. Let's inhale up. And lean back a little bit just to give a slight bend in the spine. And on the exhale, come on down to the floor. Sweep it, soften your spine. Just skim around and lift right back up again. Inhaling on the up. Reach up high. Lean back a little bit if you can. And then sweep down again. Let's just do 4 more. So sweeping the floor. We're really softening that spine. Leaning back. Giving it a little more strength. And coming down. Up we go. Lean back and sweep down. 2 more, please. Up. Take your time. If you feel lightheaded, stop. And last one, up we go. Beautiful. And come down. Very good. Roll the shoulders back. Good job. Everybody, fingertips on the shoulders, arm up. And we're going to tap our elbows if we can in. And we're going to bring it out. When we bring it out, we're really going to pull that back. And we're going to tap and back. And tap and back. Tap and back. Just 3 more. Gently tap and back. Tap and back. Last one. And tap and back. Arms out straight away. Again, roll the shoulders down, around, and back. Almost want you to feel like you're locking the back shoulders in stable. Point your fingers as really firmly as you can. Point them out like you have little pointers on each finger. And we're going to just make circles. Not too small, just the size of a soccer ball today. And we're going to go forward. I was going to use weights today, but I've changed my mind. I had them there ready to go, but my body told me not today. So again, always listen to your body. We want to do so much and work so hard sometimes. And what our body is saying is, be gentle with me today. And then let's go the opposite way. Remember, just showing up today on your chair, just an incredible gift you've given yourself. You could have been doing so many other things, and yet you've taken this 30 minutes to take care of yourself. Beautiful. And let's tap. And reach up, and tap, and reach out. Now I want those arms straight away. I don't want you to drop them if you can. And tap, and reach up, and tap, and reach out. Tap, and up, and tap, and out. I'm going to ask you to just quicken it a little bit. So it's going to be reach out, tap, up, tap, out, tap, up, tap, out. Try to keep the arms straight. Vertical like this. I mean horizontal. Vertical up. Couple more. I'm glad I didn't carry the weights just now. I would be absolutely exhausted. And one more, please. Tap and up and tap and down. Beautiful. And just sweep your arms like this. Nice and easy. Soften your spine. Just spin it around just like this. Woo, that feels good. And then go the other way. Nice and easy. Just make circles. Beautiful. And up we go. Very good job. All righty. We're going to do our hips and then we'll go to our waist. So first let's take our right foot out to the side. Scoot up on your chair if you want to. Left leg is straight away, bent. I have my left hand on my left thigh. I actually have my right hand on my inner right thigh. My chest is forward. I'm going to reach up with my left hand, going to reach to the sky, and then I'm going to do a side angle over. So I'm really reaching. Now, you can simply take this hand and put it on your waist. This is fine because we're stretching this whole left rib cage. You can take your hand and put it behind your back and open up your heart center a little bit more, right? You can take this hand and sweep it up straight. You can take this left arm and sweep it completely over, stretching from the fingertip all the way down to the left hip. You can go deeper. You can take your gaze to the ceiling. So remember, you find the place that's best for you on any given day. Always remember, listen to your body. It's filled with great wisdom. God has created these bodies. It's incredible if we listen to it and stop fighting with it. Oh, wonderful stretch. And then slowly, always scoop down this way if you have rotor cuff problems. Otherwise, you can go this way. But again, be mindful. If you have rotor cuff problems, you want to scoop this way. And up we go. Oh, that was a nice, good stretch on the left rib. Let's take our right foot forward. Let's take our left foot out. So it's on an L shape. Our chest is forward. I've got my left hand on my inside of my left thigh. It holds it out. That's the anchor. Again, this right hand can be right on the waist. You can put it right on your shoulder like we did when we did the shoulder stretch. You can put it up or you can reach over. And you go where you can. And ask yourself, is this side more open? Is this side tighter, more closed? We tend to think we know where our stronger parts are, but what we find is that often we do more damage to our best parts because we're forgetting to strengthen our weaker parts, right? So even though it might be a challenge on another side, like this side's a little bit more challenging for me, this is the side I'm going to work on. I'm going to build this side as opposed to depleting my good side. It doesn't make much sense, but it works, you'll see. And again, take a few more breaths here. This is a deep stretch. And again, you can be here, you can be here. This is so always be mindful. If your shoulders are aching, you're here then. Beautiful. And come on up. Wonderful. Let's get our feet together. All right, feet apart a little bit, not too much. Sitting up nice and straight. If there's anything you do today when you're out and about or in the home, doing whatever you're doing, I want you to be mindful of your posture. I want you to walk like a king or a queen. I want your spine straight and erect. When we're straight and erect, our digestive system works much better. Everything functions much better. When we're kind of slouched over, we're literally compressing so many of our organs. So we don't give them enough space to do the work they need to do. So just simple posture is going to help every organ in your body. Just create that space. So here we go. I've got my hands on my knees. My feet are spread apart, not too wide. And I'm just going to take myself and I'm going to lower my chest and I'm going to kind of get my left shoulder down like this, right? And I'm going to come up and then I'm going to kind of reach on the other side. So it's the right shoulder to the left knee. Be careful. I'm feeling a great tension in my hip and thigh on this side. And come up, and again, let's roll over so you can go a little deeper. Come up, inhale on the up, big belly. When you exhale, the belly goes in flat like a rock. And that's when you stretch. Don't stretch with a full belly of air. Up, let's just do two more. Left shoulder to right side. Oh, that feels good. Up, inhale on the exhale. Right shoulder to left knee. Beautiful. And up. And now let's just roll around. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. No effort. Just roll. Doesn't matter clockwise or counterclockwise. Whatever way you go, reverse it. One more rotation around. Nice and easy. Get those hips open. And then go the other way. My hands are on my knees. And I'm actually rolling my shoulders the same way we did before. Beautiful. Oh, that feels good. And come on up. Very good. Let's put our feet together. Here we go. We're going to inhale up. On the exhale, we're taking both of our arms. We're sweeping them to the right. I'm going to hold on to the chair for a deeper stretch. We're rotating this whole core. You know what we're doing. We're wringing out our kidney, our liver, our spleen. We're giving it a good wash rag wring out, right? And that's why it's important to drink water, clean water. Up we go. Slowly, we're going nice and slow today. Reach up to the sky and sweep down below. Last one, up and to the side. Beautiful. Let's take our left knee over our right knee. We've been working on these hips. Nice tall spine, shoulders roll back. Inhale, hands up. On the exhale, as you swan dive down, keep the spine straight. Go as far as you can. Feel your back hips both opening, and then soften your neck. You can soften your upper shoulders and just kind of hang. Just drape over your thigh. Really relax now. Let everything just flow like a waterfall. Beautiful. Now slowly come up and unwind, curl your spine, stack your vertebrae one on top of the other. I want you to pull your knee up if you can, right to here. That's all, just to here. I've got my right hand on my knee and I'm going to twist. I'm going to lock my hand on the back of the chair. Very good. And then come center. Now if you can use a block underneath your right foot or a pot or anything or books. I've been working on my hips and they're finally opening up a little bit more. Always flex your toes. Ankle on the right knee. You can take your left hand and gently push down on that knee. Inhale, full belly. And on the exhale, come forward. Go easy now. This is a really, really deep hip opener. You're keeping your spine long and straight. You always want your core long and straight when you're stretching into something. And once you feel like you've maximized that stretch, that's when you can soften your spine. I'm going to have you stay here for a good 30 seconds because the hip needs a lot of attention, but it needs to be a slow, steady attention. You can't just whip that hip into, you gotta go slow. It moves slow. Breathe deeply. If this is uncomfortable or causing pain, please come out of it. If we keep these hips flexible and lubricated, we're going to go far, I'll tell you that. Good job, everybody. All right, come up nice and slow. I want you to take that hand, clasp it. I want you to hold on to that calf. I want you to pull that knee in if you can and just give it a squeeze. Very good. You can drop the foot down all the way now, the left foot, right foot too. I'm going to hold behind my thigh and I'm going to push out with my toes flexed. You can be down here and do it. So I'm pushing out and I'm bending. Pushing out and bending. It's like just a lever, just back and forth like that. Push. And up and push. And up. Let's just do two more. Kick it out. Push that heel with the heel. And down. And again, one more time. Push with that heel. Straight away. Beautiful. Good job. Now just take your hand or two hands and we're going to just rotate that left. I'm holding onto the chair with my right arm because this is a deep rotation. Round we go. Again, be mindful that your spine is straight. Don't collapse on me. Round we go and then go the other way. Nice, sweet, big circles with that left knee. I'm holding right below the knee. Oh, that feels good. And lower down. Just tap out your feet. We'll get to the other side now. Beautiful. So it's a right knee over the left. Sitting up nice and tall and straight. Make sure your tailbone's tucked under though. You don't ever want to push your booty out. You want to tuck it in. Chest lifted. Here we go. Inhale. And on the exhale, come forward. Go to your maximum edge. Go to your edge. The edge is where you're not in pain, but you know you've gone a little bit deeper than you have before. You've discovered a little bit further of that journey, seeing things and feeling things you hadn't before. That's your edge, huh? Don't go over the edge. And relax your head, your neck, and really breathe into those hips. Send that beautiful breath, that energy, that love into those hips. Envision it, spiral it, do whatever you do. And then slowly unwind, one vertebra at a time. You're curling up. Beautiful. And then you're going to lift that leg a little bit. So it's not the straight away like we're doing yet. Just up a little bit. Ankle on above the knee. Left hand on right knee. And you're going to rotate. Oh, I don't know if you just heard that pop, but that was a good back alignment for me. And this is really good for this opening here, this right hip. Take a breath here. Sometimes you'll align yourself up, and that one little alignment makes all the difference in the day. And then come center, and now get it as square as you can. Again, I'm very happy today. My leg is usually way up here. It's coming down. Been working on these hips. Flex your foot. Inhale. And on the exhale, come on forward with a straight spine. Ooh, ah. Ooh. When you feel tension like I just did and resistance, try not to tense up. That's when the breath is critical. The breath of life. And he breathed into us and gave us the breath of life. Breathe into it. The minute you breathe into it, it expands. Ooh. Stay with me. This is an intense one. Whew. Very good. And slowly come up, tap it out, tap, 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 tap. Wow, time goes so quickly. Well, we're just going to extend our right foot, straight out leg, heel to the floor. We're not going to use the belt today. We're going to inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to come forward. We're going to stretch that whole left back thigh. Make sure you flex your toes to your nose. That's your anchor. Beautiful. Come up slowly. Let's extend our right foot. Again, we're not using the belt today. Time is going so quickly. Flex those toes to the nose. Come on forward. And stretch down as deeply as you can. And when you get to where you're feeling a wonderful stretch in the back of those legs, then you can soften and relax. But keep your toes flexed. Wonderful job today. And then slowly come up. Wow. Let's tap it out, tap it out, tap it out. Let's take a nice deep inhale up. And let's exhale down. Let's inhale up. Palms together in a prayer. Let's lower our prayer fingers to our heart center. Let's take our fingertips and rotate them into our heart. Let's clasp our fingers. Let's push our palms out. Really stretch those fingers and stretch those wrists. Let's reach up. Lean back if you can. Let's do that again. Let's come on down with the exhale. Let's bring our palms together in a prayer. Let's take our fingertips forward towards our heart. Interlace our hands. Let's push our hands out, stretching those 10 fingers. Reaching up to the sky. Lean back. Your spine is nice and warm. Your spinal fluid is warm. Oh, and exhale down. Last one. Let's palms together in a prayer. Let's bring our fingertips towards our heart center, elbows straight out. Let's clasp our hands together and push out. Reach up. Lean back. Oh, and stretch the arms out to the side. Let's roll the shoulders up, back, around, and down. And up, back, around, and down. One more time. Let's go up, back, around, and down. Beautiful job today. Let's sit back, relax in your chair now. Really take a full belly breath and let out a sigh. Wonderful, wonderful. Take your hands, rub them together. Remember what I said. We are energy. We're made of cells, energy, cellular. So rub those fingertips together. Create some friction and some heat. And that wonderful energy that you've just created, take that energy and rest it over your eyes. It is the most nourishing thing you can do. Just taking that beautiful created energy and resting it on your eyes. I do this after I read about 10 chapters of my book every night. So relaxing. And then hands to side or relax. Take a nice, simple, soft, gentle breath. Begin to just feel yourself starting to melt. Just falling and softening and melting. It's a wonderful feeling. And I will read our final meditation for the day. Respect your intentions. In order to get along well in society, you know you must respect the intention of others. But it's just as important, if not more so, to respect your own intentions. You see, you begin each day, each week, each year with good intentions. Yet those intentions, well, they can quickly be whittled down to nothing by surprises, by distraction, and by neglect. This time last year, what was it that you intended to do? Have you done it? Any of it or all of it? Assign your own intentions at least as much value as you would the intention of someone you highly respect. Plant those intentions firmly in your awareness and find a way to keep them there. Give continuing action to your intentions. Keep doing whatever you do so that you can keep those intentions alive and prominent. You see, you absolutely can achieve what you intend to achieve. So give your intentions all the respect they deserve and earn the fulfillment that you so richly deserve. May you go out and have a beautiful day today. God bless.